Hey guys, good morning. I'm starting my morning off with the tie-dye stuff. So remember that dye yesterday that I thought was black? It's navy blue. I mean, the bottle had a black cap, not a navy cap, a black cap. So I just assumed it was black. But yeah, it's definitely blue. So that's fine, not a big deal. They'll turn out super cute anyway. You can tell they have a whole bunch of white to them. These are those white shorts. Not worried about it at all. Some of the other ones, like on the dress shirt, I thought it was black. It's gonna be blue and orange. But again, it'll be fine. He gave me a shirt, he didn't care if it got ruined anyway, so no big deal. Now, here's the true question. I'm rinsing them out. Do I wash them together? I already have my load going for the day, so I'm going to wait. I'm washing today all of the, I call it like beach stuff, but it's all of our beach towels, all of our swimsuits and rash guards and everything that were outside. Plus, as we use kitchen towels, so I keep a drawer right here of kitchen towels. So whether it's just like not even white anymore cloth, microfiber cloths to wipe the counters, or my microfiber towels that we use to clean with. And then I have kitchen towels here, so I keep that there and we just pull them in every day. I feel like we pull multiple of whatever. I use at least one yellow towel every single day, and we use a kitchen towel pretty much every day because this is what we use to dry our hands on, so we don't waste the paper towels. And the yellow, I clean everything throughout the day. So when we use these, I just toss them in the washer, and then I leave the washer lid open so they can kind of dry out. They don't get stinky or mildew or anything, and that way I don't have to have like a laundry basket down here. I'm not gonna put them with Everlee's clothes because they have chemicals on them. And then typically whenever I wash a load of our clothes or a load of towels or sheets or whatever, I'll just wash them with the kitchen towels. So that's what I did this morning. I had a little buildup in there. We had 2 towels from the tie-dye stuff yesterday, and then I had some, not a lot, but I had some towels around the house, and then a whole bunch of like kitchen towels and stuff. So I just went ahead and did that load. I may do one more load today, but I'm going to do that load and the tie-dye stuff and see how those things come out. Excuse me. And then if I have time for another load, which I'm sure it will, it's only 10 a.m., but if I have time for another load, I may there's really not a lot of laundry. Like, I feel like the girls have been wearing the same stuff every day, like pajamas for a couple days in a row. They wear their clothes. It hasn't really been a lot. Typically they have 1 load a week, but I don't even feel like they have 1 load a week. I could totally double up their clothes and put them together and just have, so this week what I did was I went down to 5 days of laundry, Monday through Friday, and I'm taking Saturday and Sunday off because there's really not a need for 6 days worth of laundry at this point. If it gets back to it, I'll go back to 6 days. So anywho, that's what we're up to this morning. I'm just gonna continue to rinse out the tie-dye stuff and see how it goes. Today for lunch, I am making another eat what's in the fridge type of meal. I had a couple of sad looking zucchinis left. So normally I leave the skin on my zucchinis when I cook them, but the skins were just bad, but the inside was still good, so I just peeled them. They kind of look like cucumbers, but I peeled them and just used the inside. Like I said, that was hard. It was just the skin that was kind of wilty. Chopped them up, tossed them in this. I had half of a purple onion, red onion, whatever it is. So I chopped that up, I put that in here. I had a couple of sausages left that had been in the fridge for a little while. They weren't expired or anything. They still had some time on them, but they've been in the fridge since we bought them. So I wanted to use those up, so I'm going to cut those up and have sausage. If I had peppers, I would put it in here as well. But sausage, zucchini, and onion for lunch. I haven't decided what the girls are having yet. They had parfaits for breakfast this morning. They like having that routine every day, every night before bed. They're like, what's for breakfast tomorrow? And we'll look at the calendar together, like tomorrow's smoothies. They look forward to those types of things. So that it's kind of cool. I'm glad I found that on Pinterest. Washing out the tie-dye most of them came out great. There were like 1 or 2, maybe 2 pieces that were like, okay. But the rest of them came out really, really good. It's a pain in the butt to rinse them out, and you still get like the leftover dye on your fingers, so just be weary of that. And I just stuck them all in the washer together. Honestly, even the clothes that I used, the shirt that Andres used, all the shirts that the girls used, none of them were in that great of condition that if they get ruined, they get ruined. I'm not really worried about it. So I just stuck them all in the washer together. I got my first load in the dryer, and now I'm just cooking up this. I have the chili left over, and I have some mashed potatoes left over. So I think for dinner tonight we may do KFC bowls again. The girls really like that, and it's easy, and I have the mashed potatoes already. So we may do KFC bowls tonight for dinner, and just either have them have the chili for dinner, or if they want some of this sausage. I think Andres and I are probably going to end up eating all of this, but if they want some sausage, they can have that too. Oh, and back to the tie-dye stuff, because we did so many of them, I think there were 14 pieces, it took me like an hour to rinse everything out. So just be wary of that. When you do that many pieces, it takes a long time to wash them out, because you have to rinse them clean to make sure that they don't mix when they get in the washer, and that just took a while. So, but it's done. They're in the washer. I'll show you guys when they come out of the dryer. The girls are outside swimming. I am figuring out how to prune my basil plant. I know I see you. I watched a very informative video that was sent by one of you guys on how to take care of your basil plant so it's not like this tall stem of nothing. As you can see here, all of these fresh new little baby basil, so it really needs to be trimmed, all this. So I'm gonna trim it up and hopefully it looks good. I got overzealous and I clipped it too low. I was supposed to clip it, bless you, right here. This one, bless you, so that it would have 2 stems. But I clipped the whole thing. Oh well. So hopefully it grows back. If not, luckily that basil plant was only like $3. I can start over because it has been great. This is gonna be great. I can make a whole thing of bruschetta with just this, but I'm sad because I wasn't taking care of it to begin with. So what the video said, in case you guys are growing basil plants, is the basil plant tends to just grow up, and instead of letting it grow up, trim it at the lowest, like 4 leaves. So like there's a set of leaves, there's a set of leaves, a set and a set. So I should have actually trimmed it here, because all these little side pieces will grow into stems and will produce more than just this one row of flowers. So, you know, or not flowers, leaves. But you can see all of those, I have a bunch of little leaves growing here. So when they grow and they get full, I'll trim them a little lower to try and keep the basil plant shorter, because the video that I watched, the basil plant was like nice and full instead of tall and skinny like mine. So anyway, there's my harvest for the day. Okay, I just whipped up some bruschetta. I had 4 tomatoes left from my Costco trip that were, again, starting to get a little bit. I used all my grape, cherry tomatoes, whatever they are, for the chili last night, but I had 4 large tomatoes. I don't know what kind they were, but larger, that were getting a little bit soft. So I just chopped them up and threw them in here with a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Chopped up all my large basil from this. I watched a video, Andres just found it for me, on how to get this to grow a root and try and like replant it. So I'm gonna try that with those. But I chopped up all the big leaves that were on it. I put some balsamic glaze and some feta cheese, salt and pepper, a little bit of Mrs. Dash original seasoning, and I'll let that set and marinate in the fridge for a couple of hours, and we'll have that as a snack with some Triscuit. I don't have any bread. Normally I like to do loaf bread. We don't have any right now, so I have some Triscuit in the pantry though that we can use. And again, one more thing, we use it from the fridge that did not go bad. That is always my goal, is to use what we have so it doesn't go bad. What is the sock doing here? Autumn, found your sock, mama. I wanted to show you guys the shoe rack. It barely fits by the little hair on my chinny chin chin. There's like 1/2 inch in between the dog food for Bella, which I didn't even plan that. Her canister sat right here for the longest time. It just so happened to fit perfectly under there, and I'm like, oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now hopefully the shoe thing fits, and it does. This I think is smaller than the one that we have upstairs. I swear it was the same brand, but the one upstairs can hold Andres' shoes stacked, but it won't hold the Asics or his Mizunos. What are those ones called, baby? Yeah. Mizuno, whatever those expensive shoes are. It fits his Fila and his Pumas, and it fits my Brooks and what are mine called? Vionics. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. And of course it fits all of the like girl shoes and my chanclas and stuff. I haven't tried to put my Birkenstocks in here yet, but it works out perfectly. We took all the unnecessary shoes upstairs, so actually the girls each have a pair. Autumn keeps her shoes under the changer in the hallway. Emmy's shoes, and they each have a pair of chanclas. They're sitting in the kitchen right now. And then Andres has a pair of chanclas that go in here, and I have, I was going to keep my Birks floor sturdy, but I wear these around the house, so these could go in there, or my house slippers, and it's perfect, perfect, perfect fit. So I still am loving this setup. For right now I put that there because it has my sunscreens and stuff in it. I haven't decided what I want to do with it. I was originally going to put them in there and I just haven't yet, so I threw them up there. But I'm still loving this setup. I just got done pulling out towels. I have, like I said, I washed the swim stuff, and then there was just a bunch of things in there, including the towels we used to do do the tie-dye yesterday. So you can see there it stained the back of it and the front of it, which is fine. It's not a big deal. So for sure do this in some sort. I've seen people do like use buckets or something for them. I ended up with 2 towels like that, but I also washed it with white towels, and no dye got on anything else, and I did not rinse these out. So I did rinse out, of course, this, and the white looks white, so we'll dry them and see how they actually turned out. But the dye from this I did not rinse out. You can see it bled through the towel completely, and it didn't transfer onto anything else. So anyway, the only thing that I still want to do in the laundry room is eventually I need to go through the lunch boxes and eventually get some pretty things for this shelf back here and kind of reorganize stuff. But for right now I'm happy with the way that it is. It's working well. Nothing, you know, crazy. This has already been organized, and I got a lot of questions actually where this is from. It's from IKEA. I cannot find the exact one anymore on their website, but it came in a system, so they still have this part, they just don't have the drawers. Ours, they have mesh drawers, and I don't even think that they have the sizes that we have. We have 2 large and 2 small. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to suggest, because that's where it was from, and I do suggest it, although it is a little it's a little rickety when it's side to side, but I think it's because it's on uneven tile. I don't know that you could make it any less rickety when it's not. So yeah, anyway, the laundry room is complete for now. Like I said, I want to do something with this eventually, but that's in my future. How far in the future, I'm not exactly sure. It's just in the future.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter truth. I need the better is it just something you say? Or is it the same with that girl you texting when I look away? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter, bitter truth. I need the better version of you. All I need, I need the better version of you. All I need, I need the better you.
Okay, I'm starting on this closet. You can see it's not awful. We ended up moving when we put all of the shelving and stuff, and actually when I just was using it for the summer stuff in the laundry room, I moved all the coats and things in here. So I'm going to quick pull everything off. I have some black, yes, we hear you. I have some black felt hangers that we got from Costco a while back that are just extra upstairs. So I'm going to bring those down here because a lot of our jackets are heavy, especially like mine, even on the dresses. And these plastic hangers, what? You're going to the bathroom? Okay. The plastic hangers just like sag, and so I'm going to go through the jackets, and I'm also going to fix up my bags again. Hi, because you can see this one's jacked up. I'm gonna downsize my bags a little bit, especially since, I mean, I really don't need like that many baby shower bags and stuff like that. And just reorganize it a little bit. It's not super bad back here. I'll have to show you when the actual coats and things are out. Yeah, there's backpacks, and this is what we have for back to school so far. And this was like stuff that we bought last year. So anyway, I'm going to, oh mama, pull everything out and see where we're at. Going through the bags, I'm going to post on my neighborhood app if anybody wants them. They're still good. I just don't need all of them. And I'm taking a little bit of a break to put these kiddos to sleep because Autumn's going back into her room tonight. We're going to, no, that's yours. That's not Sissy's. We're going to get an idea if she can tolerate it. They actually enjoyed sleeping together the last few nights with no problems. Maddie said she wanted her back today, but we're gonna try and send her back to her room, see how it goes. You ready? Hey, is that your dirty clothes? Thank you.
Night night, Mama. Say night night. Night night, Mama.
Love you.
What?
Let's see how this goes. Okay, lay down. Oh, there's the bottle.
Oh. Well, yeah, there's one from this morning, but I'm still missing the other deal. There's another one.
Autumn's gonna be like, what the heck? Why can't I go back with Sissy?
Hold on, you can move that on to oh no,
It's on Autumn.
Yes, no.
The other one is on Everly.
She's just staring.
You can put brush inside.
Staring in my view.
She's like, hello, is someone gonna come get the baby? Oh. Yeah, she can see her. She's staring at her. She's like, Sissy? Why aren't you getting me? Uh-oh. She looks like she wants to get out of her bed.
No.
No? Okay, good. Oh. Mm-hmm. She could see she's looking at her. Like she's smiling at her. You see her?
Yeah.
She's smiling at her. Hi, Autumn. She's still smiling.
I think she's asleep, Mommy.
No, she's not. She's staring at everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are all the ones I'm getting rid of. All perfectly good bags. I condensed it to just this. So I have baby shower bags here, like 2 girl baby showers, 2 boys, and 2 gender neutral, just in case. And then I have, because I kept all my bags from baby showers and some people from my baby showers. And I had Maddie's was an all girl, Autumn's was a surprise, and Everly's was an all girl. But in those baby showers, I did get some like boy bags that could be used for boy baby showers. So I just kept a few just in case. And then this right here separated into, again, boy birthday parties. They're just more like it's not pink type of thing. And then right here, I have all of my regular bags. So whether they're just like polka dot, striped, floral, plain pink, plain purple, they don't specify any specific occasion or anything. And then up here I have the girl birthday bags. So they go from large to medium, a little less, smaller, medium, and then small. And then I have a couple of ribbon here, some, what is that called? Tissue paper. But then I also have this tissue paper. I don't want to get rid of it because, again, it's still good. So I'm just going to, I don't want to put it in there either. So I'm just going to set it on the side. But this is a huge downgrade because I had this one full and that one full. Just of all kinds of bags. So I definitely like keeping them. It has saved us a ton of money over the years keeping them. But the storage was just getting crazy. So I pulled all that out. I pulled all the jackets and stuff out. And this is all we have back here. And I knew this is all we had back here. I just wasn't sure how disorganized it was or was not. So these are my studio lights. They're just packed away for right now because I don't film beauty videos anymore. And then pretty much everything else in here is just the box. Like that's the box to our robot, to the scale, to his camera, one of the girls' Super Nintendo video projector, my Big Mac, the Wii. These are things that weren't given already. We have the Google Hub back there, the Switch. This is, again, something that I got as like an anniversary gift from work or something, and I just haven't opened them yet because I didn't have any room in my current pantry, so I wasn't sure that I was going to use them, so I just kept them in their box. And then we have our karaoke machine, and then this is my other set of luggage, and it has 2 other pieces inside of it. So we utilize this space pretty nicely. It is, as much as I hate holding on to boxes, we keep hold of boxes here and up in our cabinets above the desk in the kitchen, because if we ever resell anything, it definitely helps to have the box for it. Or if you have to store something, having the original box helps a lot. So I think I'm just going to stack these boxes a little bit better and try and just give myself a little bit more room. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to vacuum in here and then start putting stuff back after I go through the jackets. Okay, got it all done. Went through the jackets. I'm realizing that Emmy's puffer last year, the zipper fell off of it, so she'll need a new puffer. She has her light jacket upstairs, but she'll probably need another light jacket. And this is Maddie's from last year. I don't know if it still fits her or not, but if it doesn't fit her, it'll fit Autumn. These were the Columbia jackets that we went skiing with when I first found out I was pregnant with Autumn, Valentine's Day 2016. And these were for Emmy and Maddie. They're an extra small. They don't fit either of them right now, or we'll never fit them again. So They should fit Autumn though. So she has a heavy jacket because this was her puffer last year. It's super tiny. These two she was using, very tiny. They're not going to fit her this year. So she can use the Columbia jackets for heavy, and she can use Maddie's old Sky jacket. Well, it was just from last year, but her old Sky jacket for light. So that's how I try it. And everyone should have a pair of gloves and a hat and a scarf in here, because I went through that last winter, or no, I'm sorry, I went through it when I moved everything over here. I didn't get everything on the felt hangers, but some of the girls' jackets are too tiny for the felt hangers, so I just left them. So yeah, puffer for Emmy, light jacket for Emmy, light jacket possibly for Maddie, or puffer if those don't fit her still. Got my bags over here. I put the little mini pool table. The girls like playing with that, but I don't like them to have it in the playroom because the balls are a complete choking hazard, and the sticks, I just don't like them to use for fighting and stuff, so they have to ask permission to come and grab that from me. This is the other piece to Everly's, not car seat, stroller, so we just keep it in here. And then back there, nothing changed, just added that backpack that Andres has a bunch of cords and stuff in, and I moved my cards up there. So it still has a lot of stuff in it, but it definitely looks better when you're looking at it, and I know what's in here now. Nothing crazy, nothing that I'm missing or anything like that. So project done. It's nice to go edit. I was gonna say go to bed. Go edit with a nice clean kitchen. I have some stuff on the counter that needs to be put away, but we gave all the appliances a good wipe down, sanitized everything, swept, mopped, gathered all the trash from house, trash and recycling, cleaned out underneath that closet, like kind of put together the living room, and now I'm going to start to edit. The girls were watching the Babysitters Club before bed. So cute. It's like awesome. Very nostalgic for me. I loved those books. They didn't have a movie, or maybe they had a movie. They didn't have a show. No, I don't think they had anything. Wow, why is this crooked? That's weird. But they didn't have anything when I was younger. They just had the books. And I need to look to see if they have the books. I wonder if that's something that the girls would be into. It seems super cute, and of course it's been so many years since I've read the books. I don't remember like characters or anything like that, so I don't know how loose or on point the show is in comparison to what the books were, but the girls thought it was cute. So everyone's finally in bed. Everly kept looking at Autumn, so I think what we're gonna try tomorrow, because we ended up having Autumn come out of the room, let Everly fall asleep, which when she's by herself she falls asleep in like 5, 6, 7 minutes sometimes. I never let her cry it out more than 10 minutes, and I know cry it out is like super, to each their own. It's very controversial. If you don't agree with it, you do you, I'll do me. I'm not sure I understand. Oh my gosh. You guys know that's always my philosophy when it comes to things. This has worked with every single one of our children. Every single one of our girls have slept through the night very early on. We never have really had sleeping issues or anything like that ever with any of them, knock on wood. And so that's just the way that we've always done it. So my max for allowing her to even like whine or cry is about 10 minutes. Once 10 minutes is hit, I can't even remember the last time we've had to go in there and console her, to be honest, because she hasn't cried past 10 minutes in months. But when she would, I would go in there, give her a little pat and rub, try and get her to calm down, give her passy. She doesn't even take a passy anymore. Like nothing. She just completely weaned herself. She was a passy lover way more than any of the girls were, and she just won't take one now. Like spits it out. She'll kind of hold on to it and like gnaw on it and stuff because she's teething really bad, but she won't let it soothe her. So we would go in there and give her a passy or whatever. Now, no, she just falls asleep on her own. But with Autumn there, Autumn was like, I could hear her talking. She was like, Mama, it's okay, go night-night. And Everly doesn't, to her, she's not saying it's okay, go night-night. Lola, is that you? No, Lotita. No, ma'am. She's trying to claw my chair. Everly doesn't know she's telling her to go night-night. She thinks she's like, Everly, come play, you know, type of stuff. So Everly kept lifting her head and then would get upset when Autumn wasn't getting up to get her. So we ended up having Autumn come out of the room. Everly fell asleep in just a few minutes. And then when Everly was asleep, we put Autumn back in the room. So we'll see how it goes. It's gonna take some adjustments, I know. My big thing is not only like invading Maddie's room, which like I said, Maddie was like, Autumn can sleep with me, and I was like, no mama, we're trying to get her back into the room and see how it goes. And she's like, oh, okay. And Autumn was like, I changed my mind, I can sleep with Sissy. Because I asked her, I was like, who do you want to sleep with tonight, Everly or Sissy? And she said Everly. So and she was like, I changed my mind, I'll go back with Sissy. And so we'll just see, we'll see how it plays out. If it doesn't end up working out, we'll end up buying bunk beds. But I just truly think that we could leave it like this. The setup, we would literally have to do nothing. The setup is already there. We moved Autumn into that room for that reason. That was my initial thought, was to bunk those Everly and Autumn together, and this was just something that we were gonna try. But we'll see how it goes. I will keep you guys updated. So I am about to start editing the vlog, and I'm feeling a little raspy today, so I may just try and chill out. I got a lot accomplished today. I feel good about it. The one thing I totally forgot, I got the tie-dye shirts into the dryer and never pulled them from the dryer. So the girls didn't get to look at them, which is kind of disappointing. So that'll have to be for tomorrow. And I'm surprised because they were super excited to like rinse them out and see like what theirs look like and stuff. And they must have forgotten too, because normally they're on my butt about things that they want to do. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna call it an early vlog tonight. I know there's already a lot of footage and I want to go ahead and edit and then rest and relax for the rest of the night. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you tomorrow.